Hello visitors and welcome to Hawthorne House. My name is Aria and today we are celebrating the full moon, and in honor of the full moon not only are we going to make our traditional offering to the spirits and the ancestors and the people who have guided us through life and helped us along the way to show gratitude, I am also going to do a reading for everyone, for the collective, broken down by zodiac sign. Everyone will be included in this video. For what key is opening your April portal? If you've been following the series that I started on this channel of what's coming through the portal for you, then this is a continuation or the finale of that. An extra clue, another insight. It's the key that will unlock or could potentially unlock what is coming through the portal. Since the month of April both begins and ends with a new moon, I thought it was very significant and I wanted to do readings based on that. And since the full moon falls directly in the middle of the month, I also wanted to do something for it. Offering first, today I made an apple tart and a apple caramel. I used the same apple flavor in the caramel sauce, and then a little bit of whipped cream, because who doesn't love whipped cream in apple pie? If you want to make an offering to your ancestors or the spirits, that's up to you. If you're not into that sort of thing, that's cool. It's just something that I regularly practice, and I wanted to include it in this video. So, I am going to move this. I just wanted you to see. I love this plate. It's like my favorite color. Some of my favorite colors. I have a lot of favorites. So I want to see what the potential key unlocking your portal is. Now this could be a timing thing, this could be an actual object that has meaning to you, but most likely it's going to be some sort of trigger, basically, that allows that portal to open. And I kind of wanted to have a look at that and see what that could be for each of our zodiac signs. And the way I'm going to do it is I'm going to use these tea leaf, I always want to call them teacup tarot cards, and I know that's not what they're called. It's just catchier in my mind. Tea leaf oracle deck. Because there are so many people included in the collective, and I don't know how many I'm tuning into, so I want to get a couple of varied answers for each card to see what could be that trigger for April. So far, so far, I just finished the last readings today for Aquarius and Pisces. And I'm going to use these cards to lay out as guides. Should I do them one at a time, you think? Or should I put them all on the board at the same time? I think I'll do one at a time. We'll start with Aries. And I'm just going to shuffle and pull a couple cards. I might pull some Lenormand cards or some tarot or oracle. I'm just going to kind of see where the flow takes me today. And hopefully one of these things or some of these things will resonate for you, or at least there'll be signs that you can keep an eye out for. I know sometimes you ask for a sign and you're not sure if it's a sign or if it's just, I don't know, nature being nature or weird things being weird. So I want to use this as like an indicator for potential signs that you should look out for as the keys to your portal opening and things coming through. Some of these are dates, months. We'll start with Aries. What is Aries key? I might pull one from each pile. And then we'll see where we go from there. Okay. What is the key for Aries portal? Oh, interesting. Should I shuffle again? Let's see what the spear says. Heartache over what you no longer have. So heartache could be a trigger for you. Maybe it's this feels very Aries in their feelings. Aries act very, or seem very hot-headed, very emotional. But I think that's because they're just really sensitive. And the water signs get a lot of shtick for being sensitive. But I think Aries is pretty sensitive for a sign. It's all that fire, man. It's hard to control. Triggers or signs, keys for Aries. And I'll go into these more, maybe elaborate on them. I just want to pull them to start with. Pin, a new job or career. Okay. What is Aries key? What is unlocking Aries portal? What are the signs Aries should keep a lookout for? Okay. That time you got several cards, which is fine. Let's see. We've got a younger man, dealings or relationships with a younger man. Somebody you know, someone new, let's see. In need of help, assistance, and guidance. The hand, helping hand. I can't remember if it was you, Aries. A bouquet, compliments from an admirer. Ooh. Now, I didn't go back and watch the videos to know what I already said. It's been a while now. But for your signs, your synchronicities, I feel like someone is going to offer you a new job, or potentially. You might get advice from a younger man. I feel like it's someone you're close to or will grow close to. This could be in any capacity too. This could be a family member or a friend, just someone who's younger than you. On the masculine side. Let's see. I feel like it could be a new admirer after a heartbreak. That is the trigger. Maybe it revives your confidence a little bit. I don't know why I'm getting this feeling that you guys are, maybe it's the heartache, the loss. And that doesn't necessarily mean this is a loss of a person. It could be you lost your job and someone is handing you, offering you assistance or a new job. But it feels like it follows that story. I do want to pull 3 cards from this Under the Roses deck. If I remember right, I'll look real quick. Because I think I want to read this the way that they usually do. Alright, yeah. So we will pull the first card, which will be the subject, or the key, so to speak. Then the second card will be what influences or amplifies that key. And the third card will be the action in order to take that key, perhaps. A letter. Here we go. Letters, opportunities, contracts, Could be a marriage, could be a new work contract, a new job again. What is influencing this letter or amplifying it? The moon. That's poignant. The moon. And then what is the action that should be taken in order to... The fish. Fish is such a good card. At the bottom, we've got the fox. I'm pretty sure that your reading, when I did it, Aries, had a fox at the bottom or on one of your decks. So for this message, I'm getting that you will receive a letter. This could be an award, some sort of written message or document that has to do with either a dream that you have or a creative process, creative project maybe, that the action here, this fish is all about wealth and luxury, and it's about independence, entrepreneurship. So maybe the action here is starting your own business. I can't remember if your reading involved business, but this seems to indicate that it did. So maybe you are going to start your own business with the help of another. You're going to collab on something. The fox is cunning in this deck. It's the trickster kind of card, but I still associate foxes with, if I remember right, in this deck in particular, it also isn't just cunningness and clever and caution, but it's like jobs and skills and employment. So I feel like whatever you're reading for the new moon was, for the portal, this is all about career. And that is your key. Your career is your key. Possibly starting your own business. All right. That's Aries. So now we will do our next card, which is our Taurus. We love our Tauruses. Our earthy signs. Love our fire signs too, and our air signs, our water signs. Maybe not all at once, because that's a lot. It could be overwhelming. But... And I'm not going to cut out this process, because it's, you know, it's quick. Aries. Should now invite our Tauruses to see what your key is. Taurus, I remember your reading because it was all about birthday wish. And I know your birthdays are here now, or coming up just around the corner. And you were allowed to ask for what you wanted. So let's see what the key is to getting what you want, I guess. What is Taurus's key for their birthday wishes? What is Taurus? Is that really wanted to flip over, and I'm really tempted to take it out. Let's see. Cup. You should accept valid criticism. Interesting. You should accept valid criticism. Taurus's key. Let's see how the story unfolds, Taurus. What is your key? It's going to be this bottom card again. Vines. Seek out information that will help you. Interesting. And then your final shuffle. Really? Cards, come here. Your final shuffle. What is Taurus's key? Oh, goodness. Okay, let's see what those were. Ooh, across the room. We've got parrot. Someone will gossip about all your secrets. Ooh, be careful, Taurus. I just got be careful what you wish for. The most difficult part of a situation is over. Okay. The rainbow. So, your key seems to be something to do with other people. Let me think. Let's see. Someone will gossip about you and about all your secrets. I feel like this is caution against that. I feel like maybe the key is this seeking out information card, right? Because when you hear something from someone, you can never be sure, like, if they have your best interest at heart, right? There's valid criticism and then there's gossip. And I feel like you're going to hear something or have a conversation with someone. And either they're going to be there to, like, hype you up and help you improve or get the most out of your wish, or they're going to be talking shit. And I feel like discernment's really important here in that. I feel like your key is going to be knowing or deciding, finding out maybe which one of these things is true, and then making your wish, your birthday wish, based off of that. The most difficult part of a situation is over. I feel like in the past you've had to deal with this a lot. Someone gossiping about you, gossiping about your secrets, not keeping their mouth shut. And maybe that is triggering. So when someone tries to bring you valid criticism, maybe you don't want to listen to it initially because it feels like, okay, what if they're just trying to hurt me? What if they're just trying to cause problems for me? In this case, Taurus, I think that someone is going to come to you with something to say. It might be criticism, but I'm not necessarily, I just get this, the teacup here and teapot is giving me conversation feelings. Like, you need to look at the facts, trust your opinion, but also listen to this person. I feel like this is not someone necessarily, this isn't someone gossiping about you. I really feel like this is, you worry that it's someone gossiping about you, but really they're just trying to give you advice or helpful criticism or just having a conversation with them. I feel like maybe you might be or might have been thinking of deciding your wish based on the opinion of another person, and I don't think that's what this person is trying to do. I think that they want the best for you, which is why it's valid criticism. Let's pull some of these. What is Taurus's key? The locket. Love, romance. What is Taurus's key? Alright, and then the action for, receiving that key. We've got the locket, the child, and clouds. So the locket can be both romantic love and platonic love. The child is about new beginnings, trying new things, learning new things. It can also be, it's innocence, starting anew. Clouds is about often depression, low self-esteem, fears and anxieties, hidden things behind the clouds. But I feel like the sun coming through these clouds here is like whoever, the person who wants to have this conversation with you, whoever is going to inspire you on your wish decision is someone who really loves you and wants that new beginning for you. And I feel like that new beginning, kind of that start over, to move out of this energy of unhappiness Maybe there are areas in your life where you're unhappy. I feel like this conversation is going to inspire you to decide what's best for yourself. And so I really think that your key is actually a conversation between someone you really care about or someone who really cares about you. All right. That one was interesting too. These are really kind of short and sweet and to the point. Hopefully. That's the goal at least, because I don't want this video to run on too long, even though I've got new internet now and I can get lots of different lengths of things. It's easier for me to do now that we have more time. Next is our Geminis. Gemini. I love this card. It does remind me a little bit more of a Pisces card though. It feels fishy, mermaids. All right. Gemini. First air sign. What is your key, Gemini? What is your key to opening the portal? Ooh. February. All right. That is a date. This could be something that happened to you back in this previous February, something that will occur next February. I feel like most likely it's previous February. Take care or there will be a loss of material wealth. Alright. The shark. I feel like maybe it was that feeling of loss in February that is causing concern, or that was the trigger to sunrise, new creative ideas, ventures, and a fresh start. So, the message here feels strangely clear. It feels like in February, your monetary situation perhaps was not, or was uncertain. There was something uncertain as far as money or materials went. In February, a young woman, dealings or relationships with a younger woman. Dog barking, advice from a friend. You also get friend advice. So I feel like February was a real low point for you this year. I feel like maybe your financial or material situation was uncertain and it felt like you were losing things. I feel like you received advice from a friend that inspires. You will receive advice. Either you have or you will receive advice. This is your key. This was your trigger. Advice from a friend. It could be a younger woman, but this younger woman could also be separate. It could have something to do with what happened in February. But I feel like the advice here from your friend, who may be a woman younger than you, or maybe you are the woman who is younger, but it does say dealings or friendship or relationship with a younger woman. I feel like the advice that you got from this friend helped you overcome the feelings, this like cold, uncertain feeling that you had in February, where you were really down. It could have been seasonal depression. It could have just been that things weren't going the way that you had hoped they were from the start of the year, and you were really worried about your material wealth. But this advice from a friend sort of gave you the boost you needed to start again, to let go of that worry. And at that point, I think that would be the key that opens the portal for you that alleviates this material wealth issue or worry. I also really I want to note that the Gemini card and the Sunrise card are like the exact same colors. That blue and orange. And I feel like that's really significant. Complementary colors is that? Contrary colors? I can't remember the color theory term for it. But yeah, here you go. Clouds, see? You were also feeling that, like, dark, anxious state, maybe. Low self-esteem. I feel like, though, that this advice came at the perfect time. The clock tower and the lilies. But I feel like this clock tower has the meaning for enlightenment in it. And I feel like that advice that you got came at just the right time, when you needed it most, maybe, to bring a sense of almost harmony or a change in perspective with the clock tower here. A change in perspective of yourself, maybe. This could have been advice from an older person, I think. Because this feels like the lilies, if I remember, is like mature elder wisdom. And the younger here, I feel like might have been you. You didn't have to, it doesn't have to be a woman, but it could be just a younger spirit, even. I feel like maybe it was this just sense of dissatisfaction there for some reason. Maybe it's the facial expression. But I feel like the advice, this enlightenment, this something you needed to hear, even if it was just something as simple as them supporting your creative idea, like having your back on this was enough to get you to let go of this fear and anxiety and upset and discomfort, even just a little bit, just enough to let that door open, which is really interesting. Again, that one was quite straightforward, I feel like. Like the advice specifically was your, or that moment of receiving advice that sort of relieved some of your mental anguish, mental troubles, was what really helped you in the end. Right. So I hope whatever was the issue in February, Gemini, for you has been resolved. Now we are going to do our Cancers. And we're going to see what is Cancer's key for their April portal. What is Cancer's key? Oh. Career. A lot of career changes, it feels like. We've got bread, a period of prosperity or abundance, and abundance, not or. You get both. Prosperity and abundance. Career. Why is a raven like a writing desk? And then ring, a marriage will take place, either romantic or business. Ooh, business partnership, Cancers? Or a marriage. Could be the marriage is that trigger. I mean, nothing quite changes your life like a marriage, right? Maybe the marriage triggers the need to get a new job somewhere. Maybe you're moving. Maybe this job provides you with more money than you had at your previous job. Maybe this is a new business venture that is bringing you prosperity. That is the key, the trigger here. Apple, temptation will tempt you. Test you. Temptation will tempt you. Duh. Temptation will test you. Cancer. So maybe be careful if something seems too good to be true when you're in a good place. Because it feels like you're going to be in a really good place. So that to me is like, when the door opens, don't get greedy. Not that I think you're greedy, and you got the claw, which I find really interesting, what with Cancers and the claw on those cards. Be careful, do not take risks. See, I feel like your key is actually going to be a marriage in business or relationship, a change in career that brings you prosperity and abundance, but you really, really, really got to be careful that it doesn't go the other way. Don't take a risk for more to lose what you have that's coming through that door. All right, Cancer. Cancer. What is coming through the port? Or no, what is the key for Cancer? Correct questions here. What is the key for Cancer? What's Cancer's key? Wow, everybody's really getting the clouds here today. What's up with that? What's Cancer's key in action there? Oh. Anchor. Grave is at the bottom here. I didn't show the bottom for the last two, but sometimes you feel the need to flip it over. Grave is a transformation energy, new beginnings. Endings, though. It's definitely endings. We've got the Anchor and we've got the Garden. Interesting. So the Garden card is very, it came up in a reading earlier today. It's all about parties and gatherings, celebrations, all good things, very pleasant. I feel like that could be the wedding. I'm getting that sort of energy from it. It's a very social card, a very creative card. It's a growing card because gardens, you know, they're green and growing. It's also about a support system. And I feel like you have, or you will have, a really good support system here. And to not let a misunderstanding or your own anxiety get in your way here. I feel like almost you need to root yourself in this energy of what you've got and sort of leave the rest for now. Like, don't try to push too far ahead, too fast. I feel like there's no need to be greedy because what you're looking for is coming to you or is already around you, and that's going to be your key here, is going to be keeping a level head and not reaching for more when you think maybe it's not enough, because I feel like if it doesn't seem like it's a lot at first, that it's going to flourish, whatever this is. Either in a relationship or a career. So don't get in your own way is a final message for you, I feel like. Yeah. Yeah, definitely your key is definitely this change or this new career, this, I feel like it's a big change. Marriage, new career are big changes in life. And it might feel like you're losing something in the process of that. And not to get greedy and try to hold on to what it is that you feel like you might be losing. Because I don't think that it's anywhere near as good as what you're going to gain through that portal. I feel like the key here is definitely big adjustment in your life. And that you don't be scared of that adjustment. And don't feel like you have to hold on to what was in order to feel fulfilled or stable in this new change. Because I feel like this new change is going to be really good for you. All right, our next card, Leos. Our Leos, our fire sign. Let's see, Leo. Let's see what your key is. What is Leo's key for the April portal? Leo, what is your key, Leo? Got 3 here. A lot to say for Leo. You've got Valley, deep personal strength and peace that assures success. That sounds like a Leo to me. A balanced Leo. Oh, you got 4 actually. A broken ring, parting of the ways in either romance or business. Seahorse, family matters. And tree, affairs with your family. Wow, so you've got a lot of family cards here. Let's pull a few more. I feel like this broken ring isn't like an assured thing. I feel like you need to use your inner strength here. Unsuccessful plans with the knot. Yeah, I feel like you need to use this mindset, this inner strength that you have to avoid this broken ring, unsuccessful plans energy here. I feel like it centers around your family too. So something to do with your family is going to be the key to opening your portal, or has been the key to opening your portal. We've got the dog far away. A distant friend is thinking of you. And then we've got the 4-leaf clover, great fortune. So I feel like you might have some family issues come up, and that might be the key, the trigger that opens this portal. I feel like if you lean on maybe a friend, maybe you don't live close, which is, you know, it makes sense with a distant friend here, but even if they're at a distance, I still feel like you could ask them for advice if you really need it. I feel like, you know, Leo, you know what you have inside you that assures success, but maybe sometimes you overlook that because you get so into that fire energy that I don't know, I'm hearing that it's the people around you that you think are causing the issue, and maybe at the moment you're not looking internally to that strength. You're not seeing that there are ways around these issues, and that you have luck on your side in that. This is great good fortune, the 4-leaf clover. Great good fortune. I feel like that great good fortune is yours to create. I feel like your key here is definitely going to be paying attention to your family. Pay attention to your family and what's going on in your house and what's needed at your house, and keep strength and maintain the peace, because I really feel like doing that is going to open that door. Maybe you're feeling stagnant and lacking in mental stimulation. There's the clover again. See, you've got luck on your side though, Leo. Lucky Leos. Like, I feel like, and clover, you know, that's money, that's success, that's finances, it's abundance. I feel like that your key is really, and the star here, and then what's this middle card? The key. You literally got the key card. Of course. Of course, Leo. Gotta be extra. We love that. We love that standout energy. Let's see. Yeah, because clovers are like, they're new opportunities, but they're also unforeseen circumstances, maybe, or unforeseen events or situations. The key is all about not just like unlocking and destiny and stuff, but it's very much the knowledge card, the key to knowledge. I also feel like it's understanding. I feel like you really need to be understanding of the situation going on in your household in order to navigate through these two, and the stars are also about navigation. In order to navigate through this broken ring, these issues coming up, or these unsuccessful plans. The stars also about inspiration. So I feel like if you pay attention to what's going on here, you will find your inspiration again. I feel like that stagnant energy is really holding you back, and this portal is going to bring you that inspiration that you need. But the key here is to pay attention and be understanding of what's going on around you. Don't just look internal to you, like look to those who are closest to you, friends and family who know what's happening around you that maybe you're not fully paying attention to. You got to check back in and take a really good look, because I feel like the key is going to be within those moments of trying to understand or be understanding, of being understanding of what's going on, and of spending time with your family. I feel like if you have a family, it could be your romantic partner, it could be the family you grew up with, you could have kids. Like, I just think really, because you got so many cards about family and friends too, but family mostly, I really think that you need to focus in on them if you have them to focus in on. If not family, then friends. Friends maybe that you haven't spoken to in a while, that you haven't seen in a while. It's time to get out of your own head, out of your own space, and kind of see what's going on around you. All right, Leo. Our next card is Virgo. Our lovely, lovely Virgos. Strong warriors are Virgos. What is Virgo's key for the April portal? What is your key, Virgo? Wealth. We love that. Success and wealth. Wow. And this card is literally just success. Like, there's no little note at the bottom. Wealth, too, is the same way. Just success and wealth. That's so straightforward. So, maybe that is your key, is literally that you succeed in something and it brings you wealth. Older man. Oh, this is too many cards. Oh, I guess not. Older man. Dealings or relationships with an older man. Purse, pay attention to your finances. I didn't really get to shuffle these, but they wanted to come out. Cracked cup, dissatisfaction with life. And October, guys, if I remember right, you were one of my groups that I was like, between August and November, you're probably going to be moving, or part of this reading might be very specific to my Virgo friend. I feel like, what is Virgo's key here? All right. Bridge, successfully overcoming problems. All right. You are going to, your key is successfully overcoming an issue, possibly with an older man, or to do with your finances here. Overcoming, it could be a dissatisfaction you're having in your day-to-day life. I feel like that key, though, that finding the solution to your problem here, to overcome this problem, is going to bring you success and wealth and also change. I really feel like this October, the leaves on it are giving me images of change, you know, the changing of leaves in fall. And I really think that you were the group that I was like, you might be moving between August and October. And so if that's you, or maybe even like, yeah, August and October, if that's you and you're hoping to move, like, I feel like here's your sign. But you need to wrap up if you're having any dealings with an older man, or any financial constraints perhaps due to that. Find what you're dissatisfied with and, like, move past it. Which I know is not easy, but I feel like that's going to be your key. Is you're going to take what you're dissatisfied with, because you already know what it is. Like, if you're dissatisfied with something, you know what it is. But you're going to take what you're dissatisfied with and you are going to overcome it and move away from it. Move away from whatever this issue is with finances, possibly an older man, and it's going to bring you into that portal of wealth and success. A new way of life. Yeah, alright, let's get you some Lenormand cards. Virgo, what is Virgo's key? Woo, owls, communication. Virgo's key, and the tree is growth. Final card, please. Yes, thank you. Owls. This came up for you, didn't it, Virgo? If not, for a ship, that is all about moving, new beginnings, new destinations, a new long journey, or a big journey even. That's your action card too, so that's definitely that. Right with that October, I was right, or it feels like I was right. It's definitely a moving energy. Your key is something, it's something exciting. Virgo, I feel like it's going to lead to that growth, but also to putting down roots somewhere. I feel like this trip is what, or this journey, this move, this new destination is really going to be, is the thing you're excited about. I feel like talking about it, communicating about it, will help bring it into your reality more. I feel like get excited about whatever this is. If this is a move, if this is a new job, if this is a new project that you think is going to bring you wealth and success, get excited about it and, like, hold on to that excited energy. Don't get too in your head and don't pick at the things that you're dissatisfied with in your life. Like, focus on that future, because I think that key, at least part of it is mental. Part of that key is definitely to focus on what is coming good to you. Like, focus on what change you want and then put action to it. Virgos are really good at coming up with plans. I feel like now that you've come up with the plan, you know what you want, take action. Because your key to getting what you want, I feel like, is the first stage is talking about it, right? Is kind of letting it build in your head. And then the second is, like, changing your environment and getting into the state where you can go after it. This is also the spiritual belief card, the legacy card, so maybe, and health card. So take care of your health. Definitely, that could also be a key to this, is getting better health to move. Maybe your health isn't the best right now and you need that in order to be able to move comfortably, safely across, well, I wanted to say across the country, but I don't know where you're going, you know. Could be halfway across the world for all I know. Could be a few houses down. But I feel like that is, the move is definitely what's coming through the portal. And I feel like that's what your card said for your actual reading. But the energy that you need to focus on, or the key here, is that excitement. It's that excitement and hope and taking care of yourself so that you can make that move. Interesting. Whatever this change is, I really do feel like it's a, you know, you're moving house. I feel like it's something that you're not expecting big things from. Like, you're excited about it, right? But I feel like you don't expect it to be as successful, as wealthy. And it doesn't necessarily mean it's monetary wealth either. It could be just emotional, mental satisfaction and fulfillment, you know? But I really feel like you should hold on to that feeling of excitement and believe that that is going to be what you need. That move. All right. Libra. What do you have for our Libras? What is Libra's key to opening their April portal? What is Libra's key? It is a door. Your key is a door, Libra. Your key is a door. Opportunities are waiting for you. Opportunity comes knocking. A few people... Oh. What is Libra's key for the month of April's portal? What is Libra's key? What you got here? Fine. Seek out information that'll help you. Interesting. So opportunities are waiting for you, but maybe you need to be the seeker here. What is our Libra's key? Tankard, celebration, fun, enjoyment. I feel like I told Libra to go out and have fun, but I can't remember. And then we've got chair filled. Someone new is entering your life. Ooh. Someone new is entering your life. And then, let's see here. We've got key, a different key though, successful outcome to your problem. And then dark woman, dealings or relationships with a woman with dark complexion or hair. Let's see. So I really think that it's a new person. This new person in your life is bringing opportunities through this door for you. This is your key. This is your key. Successful outcomes to your problems. Celebration, fun, enjoyment. Seek out information that will help you. I feel like you know that there's an opportunity, or you can sense that there's an opportunity out there for you, waiting for you. I feel like this person entering your life is going to help you figure out the answer to your problem. Like, they're going to come with some sort of information, or maybe the light you feel like you were missing. I just feel like this person is going to be the key to opening that portal, to bringing that light and enjoyment and celebration through it, maybe. Let's get some of these limerence cards for you. Lock it. Yeah, romance. This is a new relationship of some sort, Libra. A new person. Relationship with a new person. This could be romantic. It could be platonic too, because the locket is also platonic love. But I feel like it's definitely, I feel like it's more romantic. The clouds. You also got the clouds. Lots of clouds today. I feel like people are feeling really anxious, maybe anxious about change. That's too many cards. Or down on themselves. I don't know. There's just overlying, I feel like that's what we're trying to overcome though. What is Libra's key? Let's get one more for them, please. One more card for our Libras. What is their key? The Child. That is all about innocence and joy and having fun. This is definitely, your key is to go out and have fun, Libra. Your key is to get out of your own head, to go out. Don't go out with the expectation of finding someone. That's not what this is. But go out and meet people, I feel like, is what this is telling you. Go out and like mingle. Get out of your head. Go show the world you're a badass. You know, you're flirty and fun. And I really feel like that was part of your reading too. In your portal reading. You need to go out and get out of your head and just go have a good time. Because I feel like as soon as you let yourself do that, let yourself go and feel this enjoyment of just being free to do whatever, just go party a little bit. I feel like you really need that. And as soon as you do that and get out of your own head and like let your anxiety go, you're going to either find someone, and I feel like it's a romantic partner. It could be like a business opportunity, but I'm really feeling that this is a new connection. It could be a new best friend that you didn't know you needed, or a new romance that like you weren't expecting, that kind of blindsides you, but in all the best ways. You really need to kick up your energy, Libra, because I feel like maybe you've been in that darker side of Libra. There's two extremes inside of a Libra man, and it's one of them is that you're really, really hard on yourself, and one of them is like you are crazy and ready to party and like flirt and have fun. And I feel like you need to, while I do think it's important to find balance between those things, everyone needs to find balance, you know. I feel like with you right now, the most important thing is to lean towards that other side of your scale and go play. Go play, forget about your worries, because that is going to be the key to revitalizing you to whatever's coming through your door, whatever opportunity this is, because it feels like a really important one for you. It feels like you really need that, I keep wanting to say relife, that's not correct. That rejuvenation, that jump start back into the world, you know. Maybe you've been too isolated lately, and it's time to make new friends, make new connections, and really find someone you enjoy talking to, Libra. Someone new who will give you what you want. Not necessarily like in that, you know, give me what I want kind of selfishness. I just feel like you need someone who is interesting and who will stimulate your mind and make you feel alive again. And I really feel like that for Libra, it comes in the form of people. Like, I feel like when you meet new people and open up to them, you get really intense inspiration. And I feel like that's what you need. All right. And now we will move to Scorpio. How many do I have left? Scorpio. All right. Yeah, I've got 4 more after this one. Scorpio. Hello. My water signs. Let's see. Let's see what Scorpio's key is. What is your key, Scorpio? I feel like a lot of these messages, they're already things that, you know, we know, and this is just to confirm or to bring it to the forefront of our mind. Money path. A path with money is waiting for you to find it. The Scorpio I know, always working, like, on the grind to make money. very, they might have heavy Capricorn placements, but it feels that sort of way. And I feel like maybe money is the answer here. And I mean, money's not always the answer, you know? But I feel like in this case, finances, the ease of your finances would be your key, would really help you. Fear, worries, tense situations. Yeah, it feels like maybe you're worrying over your finances right now. And your key is going to be when you find some relief to those finances. It's really going to open things up for you. Scorpio's key. Interesting. You only got 3 cards. Fire. Strong emotion, passionate love or hate. This is honestly Scorpio in a nutshell. I really feel like Scorpios are almost fire and water signs. Like, before I knew anything about astrology, if I had to guess, I definitely would have said that Scorpio is a fire sign. Because y'all give off that intense kind of energy. But water can be really intense too. I feel like you're really emotional right now with this fear and worries, tense situations. It could be that you're worrying over these finances. Could be you're worrying over a relationship too. But I feel like with this, if it's a relationship you're worried over, I feel like you will no longer be worrying about that relationship once this money path opens to you. I really feel like that might be a key to closing a door on whatever this fear and worries and tense situations is. Maybe you're in a tense situation in a relationship right now and you're waiting for or looking for a way to get away from that feeling or that intensity. Maybe it's not a good, strong, a beneficial, passionate emotion. I really feel like, though, your key seems to be this new financial path. What is Scorpio's key? Let's get some of this Lenormand cards for you. That flipped over, but it didn't come out, so what is Scorpio's key? What is Scorpio's key here? That will open their portal. Scorpio, what is your key? The Tower. Enlightenment. Conversation. This owls can also be gossip, but and mice, worries. Okay. So, this mice card is this worries and anxiety that you're feeling. First of all, I feel like you probably need to talk to somebody about that. You need to communicate in some way what's going on in your head. I feel like, Scorpio, you are very much closing off this passionate, strong emotion. I feel like you are feeling it, but you're not letting anyone around you realize that you're feeling it. You are feeling it alone. And I think it could either be like a nervousness that's taken hold of you, or an uncertainty. Maybe somebody hurt you or upset you and you're really, really mad about it. Like, or maybe you're just in a really, really intense relationship and it's too much. You know, too much in not the right way. With the owls here, I feel like this is, I don't read it often as this, but it's a couple card. It's like a relationship card. And usually it's the, if I remember, the quote on it is something about conversations that are brief, right? It's like you're talking to someone, but it's not going to be a lasting connection. I feel like maybe this is one of those drop of water and oil, very hot flash kind of relationships or situations where it's very passionate, it's very exciting, it's very up and down. But what you need is stability. And I think your key is going to come through with this stability. Because this clock tower speaks of new, like, business opportunities, I think. Business ventures. Or an enlightenment, coming to an understanding of something. It's also about separation. It's like it could be a breakup. Maybe you realize that maybe the key is, like, once you leave that relationship, this very passionate but also very maybe not necessarily stable relationship, that you will open this path to money. And maybe that financial stability is actually what you need, or what you actually want. I can't remember what your portal message was, but it feels, even if that wasn't, even if money was not your portal focus, I feel like money, this financial path, is going to be the key to opening that portal to whatever it is that you were looking for. It could be travel, it could be that you wanted something different for yourself, but I really feel like this might involve leaving a very, very intense relationship behind, or a relationship that causes you really, really intense emotions that are not necessarily great, that maybe make you feel insecure or fearful or worried. It's just very tense. So your key is definitely going to be either a separation that leads to a new financial path. This could be a job separation too, but a relationship, job separation that leads you to a new money path, which helps ease these worries. Or it's going to be a new money path, like a new career or something that takes you out of this intense situation, so that you can finally think again. So you can have, you can decide what you really want to do, or deal with what's coming through the portal, because maybe you're so wrapped up in this fiery intensity that you can't see past it. And I think that the universe might put an end to that just so you can see past it and see that there's more to this cycle than that for you. Moving on to bigger and better things, Scorpio. Alright, let's see. Now we've got our Sagittarius friends. Hello, Sagittarius. I will try to put timestamps in this video if I can figure out how to do that, so that you guys can skip ahead. At the very least, I will make note of the timestamps for this video, but I'll try to put chapters in. I've never done that before, but we'll figure it out. Alright, Sagittarius. Here we go. Oops. What is Sagittarius's, which is difficult to say, what are their key? What is Sagittarius's key to this April portal? We've got wishbone. A wish is granted. Wow, that's super specific. Well, I mean, it's not specific, but it's very uplifting. What is Sagittarius's key? What is Sagittarius's key? A chain of events that will affect your life. This wish being granted could be that chain of events that opens that portal. I feel like it's going to be, something happens and there's a chain reaction that swings open that door. So I'm hearing like clicking mechanisms, pulleys, and gears shifting. I feel like your door is quite sturdily locked, but it's almost like escape room lock. You got to find all the bits and bobs to open it. Cup, you should accept valid criticism. Someone else got that earlier. And then I, psychic abilities, trust your intuition, Sagittarius. Strike true. I believe you your reading, your portal reading was about, I feel like a lot of our zodiac signs here, a lot of our collective is leveling up, and maybe quite a few of you, quite a few of us are in relationships that have people that have not leveled up yet, and we're realizing that maybe it's time to move on. And I feel like Sagittarius, I feel like your reading was specifically that something happened in a relationship, or you were waiting on some information about, because you were so angry in your, like, the energy that I got for Sagittarius was so angry or upset, but like in that, I'm not going to take it out on you, I'm just going to find out the truth and be gone, you know? And I feel like this you should accept valid criticism card, I got this with the other one. You should accept valid criticism, but you shouldn't accept criticism that is not valid. Does that make sense? Like, if someone is giving you criticism that is not valid, you should not accept it. I feel like your intuition is going to be a huge part of your key here. I feel like that intuition is going to tell you the information that you needed to know, and it's going to trigger this chain event, which is going to lead to the granting of a wish. What is Sagittarius' key? Let's get a few cards from here. Some information for Sagittarius. What is Sagittarius' key? What you got? What is this? The cross. Interesting. Is that the only one that flipped over? What is Sagittarius' key? The gentleman. And the bouquet. Okay. Gentleman suitor. Spirituality, religion. I feel like this could also be your intuition here. The bouquet is a gift. So you've got a wish being granted and a gift all in the same reading. I feel like with this gentleman and a bouquet card here, that if this was a relationship situation that you were moving away from, and what's coming through that portal feels like if the person, this intense relationship was not what you were looking like, someone will do it better. I feel like this is a situation that requires faith. I feel like with this, the cross on this deck is actually of faith, but it's also of worries and like fate, karma, unfortunate events. It's very dark and light, yin and yang kind of energy. The situation that you're in requires you to have faith. It requires you to trust your intuition, right? In order to trigger that chain of events. This the gentleman card could be either a gentleman suitor, doesn't have to be a man, but could be on the more masculine side as someone coming into your life. Could be a man that you know just in your day-to-day life who maybe you don't know. Maybe it's someone who's like been watching you, right, and wants to give you the world, give you gifts, shower you with gifts and adoration. And I feel like what you're coming, like maybe you don't see it because of what you've been dealing with the past month or since the beginning of the year, or however long it's been. It feels like you are gonna have trouble recognizing this energy, this key for you. I feel like either this new person, this or the offering of these gifts, this gift that's going to come to you is actually going to be really difficult for you to recognize unless you use your intuition, because you're so wrapped up in your worries and what was happening before. It's like you were burned, right? Sagittarius, you're fire, so it should be difficult to burn you, but you were like massively disappointed in something, and you were overlooked for a promotion, and you're like, well, fuck it, then I'm leaving, you know, or you were in a relationship where someone was being unfaithful, and you were like, to hell with that, I'm out, right? And you just, it feels like you closed yourself off. You were angry, and you were at war with all. You know, you don't want anyone to move in close. You don't want anyone to come at you with this romantic stuff right now. You're not into it. But, like, this gift doesn't necessarily have to be someone, like, courting you, someone trying to win you over. It could just be that there's someone in your life who's, like, who wants to give you something, who wants to give you that key to moving on even. And you have to use your intuition and trust in your intuition and have faith that the end result is going to be better than it was last time. I feel like that's your message there, is that you need to, like, trust that, don't assume that it's all going to end badly just because this last time was not great. So when you find that key, when the key is either a gift that someone's offering you, like, don't refuse the gift just because you're like, no, I don't want to get involved. I don't want to feel indebted to you. I don't want to feel like I owe you my time and attention. Like, I feel like this gift is going to be almost selfless. Like, it's not actually going to, they're not going to expect anything in return. So if you get a gift from someone who doesn't expect anything in return, take it. Because that's going to be the key to your new portal opportunity. All right. Next card, Capricorn. I've never done so many of these in a row before. I'm starting to feel it. Capricorn, our money makers. Your message, I remember very specifically, was to focus on your social life over your money. So let's see what is, wow, okay. Frying pan, trouble or accusation. Owl, good advice from a wise person. This owl's kind of cute. A little funky looking. And stork, news of a birth or new business opportunity. All right. Trouble or accusation. Good advice. New business opportunity. What is Capricorn's key, please? What is the key to their portal? Ooh, you get a timing card. And whatever that was. Well, let's save this timing card for last. Ooh, crown. Honor and respect will come to you. Nice. All right. I'm gonna, yeah, I think I told you. What is Capricorn's key, please? What is Capricorn's key? The hat. You will be playing a different role. Different role from what you're used to. And the arrow. You were on the right path regarding some aspect of your life. Not specific, but I feel like, and then your timing is November. Which I don't know if you know why that's significant, because I can't remember if I mentioned it in your guys' reading or not. But November, August to November, man, big changes are coming for everybody. Whatever's coming through this portal, I feel like a lot of it is going to come to fruition during this August to November stretch of time here. So I feel like out of the frying pan into the fire, right? That's the energy that this frying pan thing gives me. Like, maybe business-wise, maybe business hadn't been going well, and you were like, in your reading, I remember that it was about possibly accepting a new business opportunity, but that centers around more people interactions, or the opportunities coming to you are from interactions with people rather than just you going it alone and focusing on making money. It was more about you finding people to work with. And I feel like that's exactly what this is here, is you're going to be trying something new. It's not going to be what you're used to. It's not going to be that stable, make money, keep to yourself kind of grounded energy. I feel like you're going into some fire energy here, some taking of risks, which I don't feel like Capricorns do very often, but I feel like you're taking a risk, but with the advice of someone you really trust, who really is very wise and has your best interest at heart. And I feel like you'll know who this person is, who will give you this advice. Maybe it's someone you get advice from a lot, but I feel like by taking on this new role, you're going to go from wearing this new hat to wearing a crown. You're going to reach that success and be honored and respected in your new work environment, where you don't maybe you don't have to work yourself to the bone. Maybe you don't have to neglect your social life and the things going on in your life in order to make the amount of money that you want. What is Capricorn's key, please? The letter, that's a contract, a new opportunity, a message of some sort, a business proposal. All right. The letter. And then you've got the journal and the gentleman. This wise person could be a man in your life. It doesn't have to be a man specifically. It could just be someone with masculine energy, or perhaps a friend who is male, a father figure, something along those lines. It could be a male business partner or a new boss who's male. I usually don't. Gender is whatever. Everybody's different. I just feel like that masculine energy, they'll probably lean more towards that sort of feel very... What am I trying to say? It's very analytical, very precise energy, very focused. This could also be, it's like the letter has award significance. It could be your diploma. Maybe you're graduating and you're moving into a new career path, or maybe you are pursuing higher education. Maybe if you quit this job to pursue or hope for a new business opportunity, maybe that business opportunity comes when you pursue a higher level of education in order to get a better job that pays more, that is less taxing on you. Whatever it is, this key for you is definitely this new opportunity. It may start with advice from someone that sets you on the right path. It could be you're getting advice about how to expand your knowledge, expand your business, move up in your career. Or you're graduating and getting advice for what to do next. Or you're going back to school and getting loans and things for that. I feel like some sort of assistance here. But I definitely feel like this is a new business opportunity that involves you being more centered around people than money and business specifically. I feel like you got to open yourselves up some more, Capricorn. Got to kind of lean into a new environment. Because I feel like you will be playing a different role. I feel like this is big change for you. I feel like you're used to filling a certain role, filling certain shoes. Maybe you're a stay-at-home mom or dad, parent, stay-at-home parent, and you've decided that you want to go back into the workforce. Maybe you're in the workforce and you've decided you want to go be with family instead. You know, it's one of those sorts of big transitions. And I really feel like the key here to that is going to be to talk to someone you trust, first of all. Someone you feel has the wisdom that maybe you are lacking. And also to take that opportunity that presents itself to you. All right. Aquarius, it is your turn. Aquarius. We're going to see what key is coming through the portal for you. Or what key is unlocking the portal for you, I should say. What is Aquarius's key, please? What is your key, Aquarius? It's funny that that landed right in the spot where the cards go. Casket. Someone going out of your life or the end of a situation. So your key might be an ending here that changes everything. Climbing towards success. And hills, obstacles to overcome. Okay. Aquarius's key, please. What is Aquarius's key? What's your key, Aquarius? I'll get some more and then we'll look at those. What is your key, Aquarius? What is your key? It's opening your portal. Alright. Feeling tied down or frustrated. Yoke. And then club, someone will try to make you do something against your will. And tankard, celebration, fun, and enjoyment. Yeah. Alright. Let's see here. Aquarius. I feel like this is giving me very work grind vibes. Like you feel like you're either stuck, and it could be a relationship too. You feel like you're stuck in a relationship or a work environment or a situation where you're constantly having to do or being pressured to do things that you don't want to do in order to succeed. Like, yes, you want success, but also you do not want to sacrifice yourself. Maybe you don't want to sacrifice your fun or entertainment in order to achieve that success, which has very Capricorn energy to me. But there's obstacles to overcome, and this casket here tells me that someone in your life who is causing this, who is trying to make you do these things against your will, is going to be leaving. Moving on. And you're going to be released from this tied down feeling. And I think that your key is that release. I feel like once you are no longer tied by whatever or whoever this is, you won't have to worry about the opinions or the demands of other people. And maybe you can work towards overcoming the obstacles that are, presented themselves in your life in a way that is more productive, but still holds on to that young, it's like, I don't want to say childlike, but almost youthful. Youthful is the word I'm looking for. Youthful energy. It's like maybe you're feeling a little downtrodden, being stuck in your job or a relationship or at home even. Maybe you haven't been able to go out because of working from home or because of the things that have been going on lately in the world. Star. Alright, we've got the Rider and the Garden, which has come up a couple times now in these readings, and the Star here. The stars, I should say. I want to call it the Star because of the zodiac, or the zodiac, the major arcana. So the Rider is definitely new messages or ideas. Maybe you've been inspired to switch up your career or your career path even, not necessarily changing jobs, but changing your whole, or at least partially changing what you do for a living. Maybe it's a branch of what you were doing before that is more social perhaps, where it's easier going, it's less, you set schedules and things, right? Like more of your own person rather than someone else trying to make you do things that you just don't want to do. I'm also getting this feeling with the Star of once whatever this is that leaves your life happens, that key, you are going to feel inspired and like it was destined to leave your life, right? And it may have been a long time coming and maybe you were holding on to it really tightly, or you knew it wasn't great for you, but for the sake of convenience almost, you just kept at it, right? You just kept yourself tied down in this yoke situation. But I really feel like once this person or thing leaves your life, and I feel like it's probably a person, work or home related. Once they leave though, I feel like you are going to be able to grow on your own. And find, new friends, a support system for yourself, and be inspired to change your life. I feel like change and grow and succeed in doing that. Climbing the ladders to success. It may be painful, losing whatever this is, but you may also just feel like it was inevitable, or that you've just been waiting on it, Maybe secretly deep down you've been hoping that whatever this one was would leave, or whoever this was would go, that you wouldn't have to deal with it anymore. That you were tired, or you needed something new in your life, something worth celebrating. But I definitely feel like that is the key here, is this ending, whatever it is, this person leaving your life, this situation leaving your life where you feel like you have to do what you don't want to do and you feel trapped or tied down. Especially if this is career related, I feel like there's going to be a change in the way you thought of handling that. Like maybe you have an idea of how you should handle it now, but once that person or person leaves, it could be a boss that leaves the workplace, you get a new boss, and it turns out they're, better at their job and they're better at holding the team together, But I feel like once that change happens, once that person leaves your environment, your situation, especially if this is career-based, but I feel like you'll move into better times, especially in your work environment. I feel like that change is going to be key for you. All right, our final card, Pisces. my Pisces friends. Fish, sea creatures. What is your key, Pisces? What is opening your portal? Because your reading was quite interesting, since I did yours today along with Aquarius's. We've got success here. Wow. Success. We've got diamond. You'll be receiving or giving a precious gift. Beautiful. And we've got bread, a period of prosperity and abundance. Wow. Pisces, you've probably been picking up a lot. I feel like you've got a little bit almost of everyone else's reading over the course of this, which makes sense because you're a Pisces, but I feel like you're going through a little bit of all of this. Wow. Okay, calm down, cards. Jeez. Wow, alright. A lot of repeat cards, which is really weird because you saw I put them away in different decks. We've got younger woman here, dealings or relationships with a younger woman. We've got the eye, psychic abilities, trust your intuition. Yes, Pisces. Trust your intuition, Pisces. Rose, romance is in the air. Aw. New relationship for you, maybe. Dog barking, advice from a friend. This is crazy. There are so many cards in this deck, right? Repeat ones, like even... And pineapple, reconciliation. And I still have to do this one. There are so many cards in this deck that getting so many repeat ones is odd. Pisces, because success came out, young woman, the bread, the dog, and the eye. What is Pisces' key? Come on, Pisces, what's your key? Whee! Let's see. Final card. Goldfish. Increase in material wealth or spiritual growth. Both Pisces. You are going through a big change in your life. But I feel like you've got both relationship and abundance here. So that's definitely money, and I feel like spiritual growth here with your psychic ability, your trust, your intuition, Pisces. And I love that you got the goldfish, Pisces. That's so appropriate that you got the fish. I'm not even sure there's any other fish cards in this deck. There might be an actual card that says fish, but goldfish is very appropriate. Wow, your key is really interesting. I'm definitely going to have to pull these Limerine deck cards to clarify, to elaborate. I really feel like whatever this gift is that you're going to receive, or whatever this advice is even. Let's see. Is your key. What is your key? The stars. What is Pisces' key? Once more. One more card, please. What is Pisces' key? There we go. Alright. We've got the ship. Okay. The star and the mountain. Obstacles to overcome, Pisces. Right, this is bread. Prosperity, a period of abundance. Okay, let's put this here. And here and here. Okay. Whew. Pisces. Yours is a lot. I feel like your key, though, is definitely some sort of inspiration. Someone is sparking inspiration in you. Could be a friend who is a younger woman or a younger person who is more on the feminine side of things. Or a romantic partner coming into your life. I don't think it's someone you're with now. Or if it is, it's someone that, you know, you're talking to, but you're not particularly romantic with. I feel like, though, that this is very new romance. The stars are the destiny card, you know, that navigation, intuition gets mentioned in that too. You've got a lot of intuition, imagination, inspiration. It's a very Pisces card. It's also a card of guidance though, so I feel like, because, you know, you're guided by the stars, so I feel like you might need a little bit of guidance here because you've got a lot. It feels like you've got a lot going on. You've got a lot of things that you want to achieve here with success and this period of prosperity and abundance, this wealth and spiritual growth. I feel like you really want to, you're really trying to level up here. But this mountain card tells me that it's difficult. It's like you're trying to overcome something huge in your life. But it also tells me that you're extremely ambitious right now. And I don't normally think of Pisces as an ambitious energy. I think we're more, you know, we're more go with the flow a lot of the time. We're not super, super driven in a lot of aspects. I think we're super driven creatively. But as far as, you know, going and getting that paper, we're definitely driven romantically too, because I feel like, you know, we've got a little bit of that romantic heart, don't we, Pisces? It can be said the same for anyone, but we're a little bit of a hopeless romantic. At least I used to be, and I feel like that applies for all of us, at least a little bit. But your intuition here, I feel like it's on point right now. Like with the stars and the eye, I almost feel like you can see several steps ahead. You're maybe taking some of that Virgo planning ability, right? And you're looking several steps ahead. You're getting advice from friends. You're forging new paths through this mountain. You're going to cross this mountain whether the mountain wants to let you or not. It is imposing. It's very challenging, I feel like. And I feel like you might be the type who shies away from conflict or challenge in that way, you know? But I really think that this separation, the ship, is for a journey, a travel, a move, you know? It's very much adventure and going forward into the choppy seas and seeing what comes. It's very, but again, it can also represent a separation. So it could be a breakup, could be a change in career. But I feel like whatever this change is, it's for the better. I feel like your intuition is your key here. Your intuition is going to tell you what to do. And you need to trust it. Because you've got a lot on your plate right now, Pisces. And a lot that you maybe want to do or are trying to do. And it might be better to focus in on a handful of things, one or two things, you know, and really strive for those. Maybe it's your relationship and your career. Maybe it's your physical health and your relationship, you know. But I definitely feel like you're very focused on your career right now. And also your spirituality. I want to say that I feel like maybe by trusting your intuition, you're really leaning into this hopes and dreams that Pisces have, right? But you're bringing it to reality. I feel like this mountain is grounding you in reality. You are going to succeed. And your key to success is going to be trusting your intuition and then applying that to the physical world. And that is going to open your portal. That application of intuition into the physical is definitely going to be what brings you to this success. And this new romance in the air, and maybe even a reconciliation with someone. But I definitely feel the key is trusting and using your intuition. All right. Thank you, Pisces. And all of my visitors today, all of my zodiac signs. That was quite a bit longer than I expected. I was really only planning on spending like 5 minutes or so on each one of these. I just wanted to pull some cards, you know, and see what was what for each person, what key was there for you. But it feels like you almost got a mini reading out of it, more so than just a key to what it was that you needed. I think that's good, though. I think it was better that it happened that way. All right. Well, I want to thank you all for coming to Hawthorne House today on this, our glorious full moon in Libra, I think. But don't quote me on that because I don't know. I'll have to look it up. And yeah, I feel like the energy of this change, right? April is really the beginning, you guys. I feel like April is really the beginning of big things this year. For all of our collective, all of those who are tuning into their intuition and their internal compass and searching for their north node, their purpose, their what inspires them to change the world in their own little way, you know. It could be small steps, it could be huge leaps, but I think everyone's got their place and we're all in the process of finding it a little more surely than we were before. I feel like less stumbling in the dark, more go get 'em. We are all leveling up to this new state of inspiration and change. And I really hope that these readings assist you a little bit or give you some confirmation on what you already know, or bring to the surface things that maybe you didn't think about but now you are considering. You know, I really hope that in some way you found this helpful. And I will see you again in our next reading, which might be a pick a card or it might be another series with our zodiac. We shall see. All right. Have a wonderful full moon, everyone, and I will talk to you again soon.